This video is the third in the series of tutorials discussing the LX7720 radiation-hardened motor drivers for space. First, here's another reminder of what the LX7720 actually is. The LX7720 is a mixed-signal peripheral, which works with an FPGA or a microcontroller to build a complete closed-loop brushless DC motor controller or a stepper motor system. The previous two videos outlined the LX7720 at a system level, and then dived into a detailed discussion of the half-bridge FET drivers. This video introduces the LX7720's 4 current sense amplifiers, which are intended to measure motor winding currents. Each of the LX7720's 4 half-bridge FET driver stages includes an analog front end and a sigma-delta modulator, intended for current sensing and analog-to-digital conversion. Here's one of the 4 current sense blocks. The analog front end uses an internal differential amplifier connected to an external current sense resistor RCS. Current is measured by monitoring the voltage across a current sense resistor as current passes through the resistor. The differential amplifier has built-in fixed gain that sets the normal sense voltage range at plus or minus 250 millivolts. Notice that the current flow in either direction can be measured. This is useful for measuring the current for star-connected motor windings because the current entering one winding will exit from the others. Each current sense amplifier uses an independent current sense supply rail, or the CSPS. This has the same 10-volt to 18-volt allowed voltage range as the LX7720's VGS gate drive supply. As shown here, it's good to include RC decoupling for the current sense amplifier supply pin to ensure a clean supply. The return pin, or RTN, serves as both the inverting current sense input to the amplifier and also the amplifier supply ground. Return can float up to 60 volts above the motor ground supply. Current sensing can therefore be configured in the motor supply, the motor ground, or the half-bridge output, depending on the CSPS and supply connections. We'll go through these 3 common current measurement topologies used with motors in the next video. A final point of note for system designers is that the current sense amplifiers are actually independent from the half-bridge FET drivers that each one is associated with. This means that an otherwise unused current sense amplifier can be used to monitor something else in your design.